For extended periods of its history, Oman has been a prominent and dynamic regional hub. Its reputation on the high seas second to none. It nurtured strong ties with the early civilizations of China, India and Mesopotamia, and to the west, those of the Eastern Mediterranean, Nile Valley and North Africa. It has at times contributed generously to the cultural advancement of mankind. At others, it's been an influential naval and political power. The Sultanate of Oman is located in the far southeastern quadrant of the Arabian Peninsula. Its 3,195 kilometers of coastline extend at their southeastern extremity, where the waters of the Arabian Sea meet the vast Indian Ocean, northwards to the Sea of Oman and on to Masandam. Here is where the great overland caravan routes intersected on their journeys due north, south, east and west through the Arabian Peninsula. At the very beginning of the modern Omani Renaissance, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said made clear that the Omani citizen would always be at the heart of the development process, as its creator, guardian and principal beneficiary. As such, it was essential that every Omani be allowed to grow to his or her full potential in body, spirit and mind. Among the outstanding features of the Omani development process is the way in which its incremental advance enabled it to achieve integration and balance in the distribution of its benefits to every corner of the country. Large industrial and other projects were brought to every region, from Muscat to Salalah, from Sur to Sohar, from Nizwa to Kasab and Al-Barami, from Ibri to Dukum, in a meeting of national priorities and local needs. With its strategic location overlooking the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, the Sea of Oman and the Arabian Gulf, it was inevitable that Oman would establish major commercial and industrial ports along its coastline. Today, the logistics sector is growing to become one of the Sultanate's main sectors of economic diversification. These ports are a key component of the logistics sector. In recent years, the twin drives to secure economic diversification on the one hand and expanded investment on the other have led to major development in this sector. The Sultanate's port network revolves around four main ports: Sultan Qaboos Tourism Port, Sohar Industrial Port, Salalah Port and Dukum Port. Located within the Special Economic Zone, Dukum Port has a range of facilities, including a logistics services area, dry dock, Dukum Port itself, Dukum Airport and Dukum Refinery. The port is currently undergoing further major infrastructural works. Air transport adds to Oman's overall logistical capacity by facilitating air cargo traffic to and from the Sultanate. Road transport is a crucial component of logistics strategy and a key factor in the success of the sector in meeting its objectives. Oman has been known from earliest times as a centre of cultural exchange and peaceful coexistence. Its influence grew in the Islamic era through interactions that established the Omani reputation for social harmony and understanding the acceptance of difference in other cultures. Omanis were renowned for their wisdom, generosity and hospitality. These social virtues are constants of the Omani character and features of their exchanges with other cultures and peoples across time. Ever since the launch of the modern Omani Renaissance, the Sultanate has been moving steadily forward towards ever greater levels of progress for its citizens. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said was far-sighted in his vision of the modern state. He wished to create a state of institutions in which every Omani citizen might fulfill his or her highest potential in every area of life. The establishment of the modern institutions of state, administrative, executive and judicial, constitutes a significant achievement and was facilitated by a constructive dialogue between the Council of Ministers and the Council of Oman. The Omani Shura, or consultation process, has undergone a continuous series of advances. The system is bicameral, incorporating the appointed Majlis al-Dawla, or State Council, and the elected Majlis al-Shura, or Consultation Council, both overseen by the Majlis Oman, or the Oman Council. Each arm of the Oman Council constitutes a separate legal entity, and each enjoys financial and administrative independence. A country's higher educational system constitutes a cornerstone of its development process and is a key indicator of its level of social evolution. There's an ever-growing need for specialist qualifications in the workforce and a parallel need for a continual upgrading of the third-level educational offering. Institutions of higher education and specialist study and research centres are the crucibles in which intellectual and scientific horizons are expanded, where ideas and strategies are incubated that will advance a country's culture and economy. Sultan Qaboos University is a preeminent academic institution, a beacon of learning and scientific research that fuels the development ambitions of the Sultanate. Its highly qualified graduates form the cohort of innovators and experts who go on to serve the nation in their various specializations. A quantum leap in healthcare has been achieved under the modern Renaissance, founded and overseen by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said. Every branch of the healthcare system has benefited tangibly. In line with current trends, the Sultanate continues to invest in the sophisticated technology that supports the timely delivery of a quality medical service, and the improvements are reflected positively in all recognized health indicators. On the long journey through time, from geological origins through natural, social and political history, these museum artifacts have a story to tell us about language, mobility and civilization. Through them, we can understand more about interactions with other cultures, languages and societies. They have important lessons to teach us about the value of knowledge, and about protecting the story of mankind. Oman's heritage and cultural sites have received great care and attention. In preserving them, the Sultanate has employed every scientific and practical course of action, conducted to the highest international standards as befits their cultural and tourist value. Such heritage sites are present throughout the Sultanate, and they reflect a continuing history that goes back hundreds or even thousands of years. Paragraph 24. Every year, the Muscat and Salalah festivals offer a perspective on the uniqueness of the Omani character and on the diversity of Oman's environment and culture. Documents and archives offer a privileged glimpse inside the pages of history and the processes of the human mind in every branch of science and knowledge. As such, the Sultanate has given priority to the preservation of this rich repository of the national memory. The National Records and Archives Authority is responsible for the preservation and collection of documents and manuscripts. It assembles, classifies and archives all such documents in the Sultanate. The National Documents and Archives Authority stores more than 1,500,000 paper documents. Meanwhile, it's constantly renewing and expanding the many forms of digital storage to house these and other official documents of state. The various institutions that together form the Omani media share a clear vision and a culture of competitive performance. They also share a history of flexible administrative and financial structures that render them efficient and capable of focusing on delivering their message to the public. These structures allow them to concentrate on the quality and diversity of the media message and the means to communicate it in an attractive way. They allow them to focus on issues such as the effective portrayal of national development goals, on fostering beneficial media legislation and professional charters governing media work in the Sultanate. All this contributes to the growth of responsible and measured media performance. The Sultan Qaboos Prize for Environmental Protection is an expression of His Majesty the Sultan's appreciation for environmental activists working worldwide. The award was created at the initiative of His Majesty, who announced it on a visit to UNESCO headquarters on the 1st of June 1989, arising from his personal concerns about the environment. The prize is awarded every 2 years by UNESCO for outstanding endeavour in support of a healthier environment and is open to contenders worldwide. Oman Environment Day, which falls on the 8th of January every year, is celebrated as a national holiday in confirmation of the Sultanate's serious commitment to the environment. As development plans proceed and every corner of the Sultanate benefits from dynamic projects targeting greater prosperity for every Omani citizen, our beloved homeland continues to maintain its deserved place of respect among the countries of the world. Against this background, it's more than ever essential to secure its effective defence, to safeguard its many achievements, and to keep Oman safe and stable and its people secure in their prosperity. Consequently, the Sultan's armed forces, the Royal Oman Police and the Sultanate's other security services have from the earliest days of the modern Renaissance earned the special attention of His Majesty as Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. The benefits range from state-of-the-art high-tech weaponry to training of military personnel in the effective use of modern weapon systems, to continuous defensive and offensive combat training in all situations to maintain the highest degree of readiness. Several military academies and institutes offer ongoing requalification for senior officers in specialist subjects. Years of prosperity and progress lie ahead for Oman on its journey to ever greater achievements. The Sultanate continues to grow in confidence, significance and status as the development process spreads the gifts of reassurance and stability. Omanis have good reason to feel proud, to celebrate the arrival of their hopes and aspirations in a climate of well-protected stability. Before them, the path to a bright future is illuminated by the clear vision of a wise and intelligent leader, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said. May Allah protect and guide him.